So with that, let me start with the big broad question. And Rebecca, I'll point this in your direction first, if I may. Can you just talk about, introduce us to that great realization, what's happened for you over the last couple of years through the pandemic?
Well, I think it probably started with, actually, in some ways, COVID gave me a stay of execution. I was traveling so much for work and was really finding a tough balance between my kids, who at the time were just shy of 2 and 4, and my work life. And, you know, I was so excited at the time. I was running the hyperscale business at Intel, which involved hardware systems, absolutely, and planning for CPU capabilities as well as SSDs and other components within data center. But I was mostly working with our customers, and so I was out in the field all the time. And I was really looking for, okay, is there a way that I can continue to lean into my career, but also be the mom I want to be? And I was raised by a stay-at-home mom, so I have absolutely unrealistic expectations of what a mom should be, because my mom is the mom with the mostest. And so really struggling between trying to be my best person at work every day and trying to be my best person in my home every day. And I think the telling moment for me was I came home, and in the first 21 days of November, I had been to Taiwan back, Taiwan, Shanghai back, London back, all within those 21 days. And there was like a 36-hour period between one of my trips. And I come in when my 2-year-old was still asleep and said, Sai, give mommy a hug. And when I saw him in the morning, and he's like, no hugs for mommy. Mommy's never home.
Oh, wow.
And I literally was like, I need to look at my life. I'm not making good life choices right now. So I was in the process of sort of trying to figure out how to redesign within Intel. And then suddenly COVID hit, and I didn't have to travel at all. And that was kind of honestly amazing. I got to do my job, and in fact, think through how to structure the team more effectively so that I wasn't working all hours of the day all the time, you know, because I just couldn't be with the China team all the time. I couldn't be with the European team all the time and still have any sort of a life, and it was expected. So it opened the doors to having that conversation of how do you balance things more effectively? What do you want to do? And for the vast majority of the time that I was, you know, dealing with COVID, it was honestly this opportunity to kind of take control of the career I loved and make it better. Then I think toward the end of this last 6 months, as we started coming out of COVID, I had this thought of, am I learning everything I want to learn? Am I moving forward in my career? Now my kids are on the brink of both being in school, and I've seen what we can do, and I've seen that I don't want to travel the way I was. That would have come back if I was still at Intel. And so it was this interesting opportunity to say, can I parlay the skills that I've created in this role into the next phase of learning? And where do I want to do that? And how do I want to do that? And so, you know, that really was, it was this combination of what do I want in my life view that makes me happy with myself at the end of every day, plus what do I want to accomplish in work? And will I be on a path to continue learning, staying here where I am versus looking at something new?
No, amazing, amazing.